In this last lesson, we're gonna talk about how to sell without being spammy. Now, I don't know about you, but every day I open up my inbox and somebody has sent me a DM or a PM over on Facebook that's just like icky. It's gross, it's not authentic, it's somebody I haven't talked to in a million years. It's honestly those kinds of messages that give direct sales a bad rap and people just don't take it that serious. So I think it's really important to balance how to make sure when you're reaching out to customers, you're coming across really authentic and very real and very genuine, and making sure that the timing is right to reach out to people when you're ready to make those asks. Because the reality is you're in a commission-based business, so you have to ask. In order to build a business, you're gonna have to ask for some sales. So when is that timing right to go ahead and ask for those sales? So the first thing to think about is if somebody is engaging with you. And what I mean by engaging is maybe they're commenting, they're liking, they're reaching out to you personally, they're asking questions about your product. All of that is engagement. If somebody attends an event that you're hosting, whether that's online, in-person, vendor event, pop-up event, drop and shop, any of those kinds of things that you're doing in terms of active selling, and they're participating, they're showing up, they are there for it, then you absolutely want to go and follow up and ask for those sales. That is not spammy, that is not gross, they RSVP'd yes, they stopped by your booth, they showed interest. So a couple of quick tips when it comes to not being spammy. The first one, don't link drop. And what I mean by that is if you're posting, hey, I love this top, you can get it, buy here, with your company shopping link. Oh, no. We're not gonna do that. Instead, you're gonna talk about why you love this top and how great it is. And if you want more information, let me know, right? And then you can exchange the information about the link and where to shop and all those details if people are interested. Just straight link dropping is a total turnoff and it appears really, really spammy. Next up, number 2, you always want to keep it conversational. So, when you're sending messages to people, when you're reaching out, make sure it's not like 10 paragraphs long. I know you love your product, I know you're enthusiastic about it, but if it's kind of this really big, long-winded thing, it's not conversational. You want to start with a, hey, how are you? What's new? Happy Friday. How are things going? Next up, I always recommend that you do not copy and paste. And you likely have some really great templates that your company provides or your upline provides. That's great. Put it in your own voice. Make it your own. I always say that I use like 14 exclamation points in all of my communications, but I know that's not everyone, right? So if you're using a copy and paste or a template message, make sure that you're making it your own, you're putting it in your own voice, and again, you're keeping it conversational. All right, number 4 is to create that urgency. And we talked about that in one of our earlier lessons. Let them know, hey, that sale's ending on Friday, or I'm putting that order in on Sunday, or I only have 2 dates left on my calendar for personal shopping appointments. Does this date or that date work? The last tip, number 5, is to follow up with a voice message. So if you are using Instagram or Facebook to communicate with your customers or potential customers, use that voice memo button. It is really powerful. People can actually hear your voice and they feel that authenticity and that enthusiasm, and they're also gonna be curious about what you have to say. So it's a lot less easier to ignore because they're probably gonna click the play button because they wanna hear what you have to say. So as we're wrapping up, think about how you're prioritizing active selling in your business, what active selling strategies that you're actively deploying on a regular basis. Work those 3+3+3s. Make sure you're not being spammy and gross, and really have fun with it. That is part of being in this business, is that you get to build relationships and you get to connect with people and you get to offer them an amazing product to be a solution for something that maybe they're challenged with in their life. You get to serve them. So really have fun with it and focus in on those money-making activities. I know the other stuff can be really fun too, but I really want you to prioritize active selling so you have a super profitable direct sales business. Until next time, I hope you make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon.